Did you know that in 1 year alone, 15,372 people reported being catfished? Now, if you're wondering what the heck is catfishing, I'm going to tell you exactly what catfishing is and how to actually spot a catfisher online so that you don't get scammed or fall for somebody who isn't who they really are. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Renee Slansky. I'm a professional dating and relationship coach. Now I want to talk about online dating and some of the dangers that are out there. And one of those things that we need to really be aware of is catfishing. And if you're not sure what catfishing is, I'm not talking about the little fish that swims in the ocean or the rivers or wherever they swim. I'm talking about when people actually create a fake profile to lure you in to either scam you out of money, maybe nude photos, or start having a fake relationship with you so that they can fill whatever sick desires they have in their head. Either way, it isn't something that is healthy, but it is actually something that is incredibly rampant. The first thing you need to do to spot a catfisher is do a reverse photo search. This is probably the most simplest and easiest and quickest way to actually spot a catfisher is check if their photo is actually their photo. Now you might be wondering, how the heck do I do that? It is really simple. All you need to do is pop into Google reverse photo search and it will give you a couple of options where you can then put that photo of whatever their profile picture is and see if it's actually being used somewhere else. And I have seen so many stories, and I've actually had clients where they've had this awesome looking guy contact them and they thought, hang on a second, that picture actually looks really familiar. And they've done a reverse photo search and actually found out that it was another male model and his photos were being used by this catfisher. So if you're unsure and it sounds too good to be true, then do a reverse photo search first to work out, okay, is this person even using their real identity? Number two, if that sounds too good to be true, it probably is. When we go online, we are obviously searching for love, and a lot of the time I see women get caught up in these scams because they're really hoping that they find this dream person that they've been looking for their whole life. And you know what? Online dating is a great way to be able to connect with somebody, but you have to remember that online dating is about connecting first and then getting to know the person offline, actually getting to know them in the flesh, not over distance, not over messaging, and definitely not just through a computer screen. Now, if they have painted a picture to you about how amazing they are, they rescue orphans in Africa, they own 3 castles, they want to marry you after they've only known you for 3 weeks, then chances are they're probably elaborating and trying to move things too fast to build a false sense of security between you and them so that they can gain your trust. And then what they do is once they gain your trust or your emotional involvement, that is when they will hit you. They will either take you for a ride or they will actually take you for money or they will scam you out of something else. Number 3, they want your money. Okay, there are so many scams out there and it actually really surprises me how many people go and give money to other people that they've never even met. Now, I have fallen victim to a scammer before. It wasn't through online dating. It was me trying to sell my bicycle and he said, okay, send me $800 and then I'll send you $880. I don't know what I was thinking, but I sent him $800. Anyway, that's in the past. My point is, I don't want you to go and send money to people that you don't even know in person or that you don't even really have a real relationship with. Now, there are a lot of ladies out there that I have observed from a distance who I've either worked with or who's even commented on my videos in my channel about the fact that you're in a long distance relationship with somebody and then they've gone and asked you for money, like large sums of money. When you don't really see them, you're still getting to know them and things aren't adding up. In my honest opinion, if you're dating somebody, why would they ask you for money in the first place? That's not something that you really do or discuss till maybe you've had a solid relationship with somebody and you really know their true character and intentions. So if somebody asks you for money early in when you're starting to get to know them online, I can probably 99.9% guarantee that they are a scammer, that they're catfishing you, and that they're taking you for a ride. Number 4, they want to move things really fast, but at the same time, they don't want to meet up, or they never really want to do a video call with you, and you never really see, well, who they actually are. When somebody wants to catfish you, as I said before, they want to try and build this idea of what it is that they can give you. So that's why they do sound too good to be true. That's why they always contact you constantly and you think, yes, I finally got a guy who's prioritizing me. But if they don't actually follow up with video calls where you can actually see their face, and if there's a lot of inconsistencies between what they say and what they do, and they're trying to speed up this online romance when you haven't actually met in person, that really is a red flag that this person is in a rush. And you've got to ask yourself, okay, well, why are they in a rush when I haven't even really had a chance to get to know them and I don't even know who I'm building something with? Speaking of red flags, I've actually put together a brand new free red flag checklist. And I want you girls to have a copy because I don't want you to be catfished and I don't want you to be caught up falling for somebody who really doesn't even exist with who they say they are and they're a completely different person. It is free. All you need to do is click the link in the description down below, download it and read it so that you can recognize the warning signs early on before you even go on a date or get involved with somebody. Okay, number 5, they always have excuses. And as I was saying before in point number 4, there seems to be some sort of inconsistencies and incongruencies, which is, oh, they say they're going to call you and they're going to do this and they're going to meet up, but then they never actually follow through. Or their story starts to change when they say, oh, I've got a sick son, or I've got a sick child, or, you know, I'm living in this country. But then you're like, but didn't you say you were living in this country and doing something like that? If there are holes in their stories and things don't really feel like they're adding up, well, then they're probably making it up. If somebody is speaking the truth to you, there won't be gaps or holes in their stories, and things will actually make sense when you think about it, and what they say they will actually follow through with. And lastly, number 6, it just feels off. Girls, I believe that we have women's intuition for a reason, and that's usually that gut feeling where we're thinking, oh, this just doesn't feel right. Why are they asking me for money? Why are they saying they're going to video call me and then they don't? Why is it that they're saying this part of their story, but then it doesn't really make sense with this part of their story? If it doesn't feel right, then it probably isn't. That's why you should straight away go to point number 1, which is do a reverse photo search and even see if they're using the proper identity, and then go through all the other points and add it up. I know that you girls want to find love, and I know that online dating seems like the best way to be able to do it because we have instant access to people who are also looking for love. But just remember that access to people doesn't necessarily mean it is going to be the right people or that they're even going to have the right intentions. So if you want to know how to actually attract quality men in real life and online in a period of 30 days, then I want you to actually join my free masterclass. That's right, I'm giving away 2 freebies in this video. This masterclass is all about doing that, and it is a lesson that goes for about an hour where I actually teach you the 3 secrets to attract genuine, authentic, real people who aren't catfishing you. And if you want to know how to do that, then simply click the link in the bio down below and then register for the masterclass and you can learn all of that. Alright girls, hope that this video helped you. Have an amazing day. Don't forget to subscribe. Drop a thanks Renee down below if this video has helped you, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.